It's a summer-like season finale at Fenway with all eyes on October. Isn't that the way it ought to be? Game number 162, still much to be decided, actually. Like, where is the Red Sox charter headed in 5 hours? Dave O'Brien alongside Sweet Lou Merloni. Also, Jemai Webster joining us in just a couple of moments. There are 3 scenarios on the table. The question is, which city do the Red Sox head to in a little bit?
Well, we're going to find that out today, obviously. Now, let's start with this. This is the one way, the only way, you will play the Cleveland Guardians. If you lose this ball game here today and they win. If that scenario does not happen, you will then play either Toronto or New York, depending on who wins the division, who wins the top wild card. So, a lot to be determined here right now. There's a bunch of possibilities. Everybody is in action. You see the Yankees going up against Bradish. You see the Blue Jays starting Kevin Gausman. If they were to lose that ball game, he may be unavailable. So still a lot going on here today, Obi. Well, we said these fans, they want a reason to hope. It may be critical, but you give them a little bit, right? You show you're capable of winning, and they will jump on, and they have this year. And it's been a great ride here so far.
Red Sox starting pitcher brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. Jose De Leon, just up from the minors today. Recalled from AAA Worcester.
He had 52 walks in 75 innings down in AAA.
Yeah. Okay. Looking for better command today, and the 2-2 on the way. And a ground ball. Down goes De Leon. Trevor Story will zip it over there to make the play. De Leon lost his footing. Took a little tumble on the hill. But back up and one gone.
Oh, you know, it's the last game of the year. You talk about that bats. You want to feel good. Trevor Story wants to have a clean game defensively.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's been a tough month for him and a tough stretch for him. Those last couple games, he's thrown the ball much better. Get some balls clean and get on this flight.
He's also playing in his 157th game, and that ties a career high for him. He played 26 last year, 43 the year before, 94 in 2022. So that's 163 games total the previous 3 years.
And they played 26 last year. And there wasn't a thought of giving him a day off.
Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball. Struck him out.
6 extra base hits driving the ball.
There's a drive. Sucked to right deep. And it is gone. Masataka strikes. And the Red Sox on the board here against Detroit right away. 1-0.
Just saying. Getting the ball in the air, driving the baseball. Looked like a little changeup from Paddock. Moss's bats come alive. You know, they settled in this lineup. He's hitting third today, but your normal lineup with Bregman, he's in that 4-hole. And the last couple of weeks, he's giving you exactly what you want. You feel good going into that postseason if you keep this going.
It's a big story. That Red Sox home run brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today.
Everyone's getting involved. It's Moss's translator.
Showing a bunt, dropping that down. Cedon. Here's the throw and into the runner. They carry him into right field, and Cedon's going to be safe at first. This is something he's been looking to do more frequently. Drop down the bunt.
Yeah, I'm not calling this a spring training game, but it's still a big league game. But again, working on it, right? It is. You know, there's a meaning behind it, sure. But I love the fact that he's working on it. We saw it the other day, too. He tried for it. This is a streaky hitter. And, boy, if he could just kind of perfect this, work on this, have it part of his game. Get a knock once in a while, change that mindset. They could really help him out moving forward. Only available in the ALDS. In the AL wild card, they would not have Bassett. Gausman pitches today, maybe game 3 on very short rest.
Caught on a miss, struck him out. Worked their way into postseason, but they were locked to win the division about 10 minutes ago. Swing and a miss, spinning around Javier Baez. How about the start that Jose De Leon is off to? He's faced 6 men And he struck out 3.
And it's this breaking ball here, this slow breaking ball that he's able to control. And again, it has been control. Hasn't walked a guy. This guy was 0-9 with a 6.93 for Worcester. And he's just hitting his spots, keeping him off balance.
And a cut and a miss, strike 3. Jose De Leon strikes out 3 in the second. And the 1-0 swing and a high drive into left field. Durant turning around, watching that. It's into the monster seats. That's a 3-run homer. So De Leon, who had been so impressive until this inning, now looking up at Detroit. With the home run into the monster seats off the bat of Javi Baez, his 12th.
Well, Baez is still a dangerous hitter. Swings out of his shoes. If you throw this slider off the plate, you'll get him to chase. If you hang it like you do here, he can hit it a long way, and he just did. How about location? Missed there. I just sort of feel like just let a game happen, and whoever it is, it is.
Cut on a miss, got him at a curveball. They also get 3 on the home run by Baez. Cedar Rafael has got that poppy gene, man. He's got that. Now, nobody had it like David in the history of baseball. Never a clutch player like that in the history of the game, but very early in Cedon's career, he's got some of that magic.
Well, it's funny, Cora talking about it, says he slows the game down. He actually chases less in big moments. And you think back, it's always like, ball 1, ball 2, and better at bats in those moments.
Ball 4 for Connor Wong. He is aboard with 1 away.
OB, you're talking about that poppy gene, and I think that's something that I'm looking forward to most with these playoffs, because you always find a hero. You wonder who that will be for the Red Sox in those high-pressure moments, and that's exciting to be along for the ride as well.
That's a great point, Jemai, because it happens every year, doesn't it? There's always a guy. I remember Jackie Bradley Jr. scuffing along with the bat all year. Last guy in the world you figure is really going to help you. And at the end of the ALCS, they hand him the trophy as the MVP because he hits 3 bombs.
Yeah, Kike.
Kike.
How about Kike? Turns into a different guy.
That was stupid. Kike in 21. Couldn't get him out. Everything he hit was right on the screws, a million miles an hour. And Jemai's absolutely right. Might be a pitcher. And the way Alex Cora employs his bullpen, you never know who that could be. In October.
You have a lot of guys that have done it throughout the season.
Oh, there's a shot by Hamilton. Racing back Perez, and it gets out of here. David Hamilton touches them all. When he hits them, they tend to be gone in the blink of an eye, like that one was. And he ties up the ball game 3-3 here in game 162.
David Hamilton, number 6 in the year, and I tell you, he can hit a fastball, boy. It's been an up and down year for him. Last year he had this run that made you believe, like this year it could be that everyday guy at second, and he fell into a utility role, never got going. And we'll see what that role is going to be like next week. With him, obviously speed off the bench, but there's a heater, 92 elevated. This was a line drive that got out to right field.
Yeah. Tends to be his style. Go back to the home run he hit in Tampa very early in the season. Red Sox won a 1-0 game.
Big one.
It was just like that in terms of velocity, although that one was down the right field line. This one into the bullpen. A liner that's going to slice away from Carpenter. It'll carry him off the warning track in the wall. It's going to be a play at second, but a poor throw, and he's in with a double. Red Sox hungry to get that lead back in the 4th.
Rich Solgaard, he's a really good player. I mean, just a good player. just not really, you look at this roster, wasn't room for him here all year long. He should be in the big leagues all year long with the team. Switch hitter, good defender, play anywhere in his field. See if he has a role, if he makes the roster.
High fly, left center deep, off the wall. Here comes the run. Sogard will score on the double by Duran. Red Sox 4-3 on Detroit.
Thank you. Just talking about it. This is when Jarren Duran is at his best. Last year was a historical season. He did this. He'd come back to Fenway Park. The swing would get right. He would drive the ball off the green monster. He would stay up the other way. And he was so good going the other way. As he looks up, thanking for that double.
Swing and a miss, put him down on a knee. That was a 6-pitch inning, and it's 4-3 Boston.
We're in the 5th inning, top of the 6th. Everyone's in the 5th, 6th inning, and you still have no idea where you're going or who you're playing. Advanced scouting, 3 teams, could be any of them.
Carpenter will take a big hack. He comes up empty, strike 3. Meanwhile, Jose De Leon, who is not exactly on the radar, and I mean even early this morning, has a 4-3 lead, struck out 6. This pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. He has allowed a 3-run homer. Bullpen's loving this.
Oh, he's been fantastic. He's at 76 pitches. I mean, this was really about innings, but he's giving you quality innings. And you want to, if you look at a couple guys that maybe want to throw here today, but other than that, it's probably about it. He's already done his job getting you to the 6th. Job's already done.
Sure has. 1-1 on Perez. High pop right field. Abreu. Lear will clinch that. 2 down. One more out. He not only gives you innings, he gives you a quality start, which will be the surprise quality start of the season for the Red Sox. And in there, struck him out. It's fan 7.
Pinpoint heater. Punch out Baez. Nice.
Well, De Leon got a big double play back in the 3rd inning. It's a 1-hopper and a second. Double play. Nice turn by the Sox, and Eaton started it at the hot corner.
Yeah, that was the whole play right there. Eaton getting his glove on this. A little tricky play to his left. This ball's hit in that hole. Gets deep on it, and a good little sidearm throw. Get rid of it quick. Let David Hamilton do his thing. Once you get this ball, as a second baseman, just give me the ball quick. Give me the ball as quick as you can. I'll do the rest.
Alex Cora asked De Leon when bringing him up from AAA, do you have 100 pitches? He's at 100 right now. And he's going to miss for ball 4. So that'll put him on at 1st and 3rd. Here comes Cora.
This is an outstanding job by De Leon. You bring this guy up. Cora's just looking for innings. There's guys he wants to protect out in that bullpen. These guys go way back to win a ball. And for him to go out there and go 6 2/3, 3 runs, 101 pitches, this is just an outstanding job by Jose De Leon. Good for him.
You talk about totally unexpected. And the crowd at Fenway, part of what makes Fenway so special.
This kid's been through a lot. A couple Tommy Johns, top 40 prospect at one point. Struggled this year down in Worcester. It's a nice moment.
101 pitches. Swing and a miss. That was way out of the zone, but he got him to go. One down. Leading at first and second, and the 0-2. Yes, that's in there. Strike three. Buried that pitch. 2 down.
Oh, nice location there from Weissert, just to freeze him.
So the Red Sox with one more out to get. Meadows today has a couple of hits and he's taken a walk, so he's been a tough out. The season finale. Red Sox ahead 4-3 in the ninth. And a high fly left center field, moving over. It's Durant. He will make the catch. The Red Sox back in the win column. They are the number 5 seed. They have won their 89th. So it's down to one question. Do they fly to New York or Toronto tonight?
If it holds right now, it'll be New York. You know, this club went into spring training with one goal to make the postseason. Well, I should say their biggest goal is to win a World Series, but you got to get here first. It was an up and down year. You traded Rafi Devers. You didn't know the direction of this franchise, the way this team was going to go from there. They got hot. There were doubts this last week to 10 days, but they went in that road trip, took care of business. And now they're going into the postseason here on Tuesday with Garrett Crochet on the mound. It looks like in Yankee Stadium, and why wouldn't it be? It's going to be a fun series if this thing holds up. But great year for this club, and it all begins again here on Tuesday.
Lou, have a great run in the postseason, a very deep one on radio.
Obi, I appreciate it. It's been a blast all year to be here with you. Do as many games as I have, obviously with the fans as well. I'm looking forward to continuing it on the radio with Fleming and Middlebrooks, and hopefully we can have some fun.
Terrific working with you all summer, my friend. Looking forward to many, many more.